So this morning we're going to make some gluten-free flatbread, and these are all the ingredients that we're going to use in order to make our flatbread. So we have 2 cups of all-purpose gluten-free flour here. We have half a teaspoon of baking soda here. We have 2 teaspoons of baking powder. We have half a teaspoon of salt, and we have 1 tablespoon of clarified butter, or you can also use 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. We also have a cup of milk here to combine everything together. You can use coconut milk if you wish, or whatever type of milk, whether it be dairy or non-dairy, in order to incorporate everything. So let's get to combining everything together. Okay, so let's get to combining everything. So we're going to add our 2 cups of flour. I will show you in a picture what flour blend I used. So we have the 2 cups of flour here. I'm going to add in our baking soda, our baking powder, salt, and let's just combine this together. I'm now going to add in my clarified butter, or you can also use coconut oil or whatever oil you prefer. I'm also going to add in the milk. All right, at this point I'm just going to use my hand to help get everything together. Of course, my hands are washed. I will just use my hand and form it into a ball like this, and then press it down on my baking sheet. Now, what you can do to make life easy, whatever baking tray that you're using, you could use line it with wax paper. I have a baking sheet here that has somewhat of a non-stick surface, which I greased with some clarified butter, so I'm not going to use wax paper, but certainly you can use wax paper. I'm just testing to see if I should add a little more of the milk to help it to come together. Yeah, you know what, I think I will add a little more of the milk. Everything come together nicely. Right. So I'll just rest it here. Like I said, this is greased with some clarified butter. So you want to preheat your oven. I am preheating my oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And I'm going to bake this first for 10 minutes on one side, and then flip it over on the other side and bake for about another 5 minutes or so. Of course, you want to keep on checking, because according to your oven, how hot your oven might get, you'd want to keep on checking so that it doesn't burn. All right, now we want to flatten these into a disc. So I have to make sure that I have enough space that it can fit on my tray here. So I'm just going to press it down into a circle. Another thing you can do if you wish, which I'm going to probably do with my clarified butter, I'm just going to brush a little bit of the clarified butter on top of my flatbread here to help give it some extra flavor and some coloring. Alright, so that's the idea. I'm just going to finish pressing out some more of these, and then I'm going to put it into the oven. Okay, so I'm just going to brush a little bit of clarified butter, this is optional, on top of my flatbread, my gluten-free flatbread. Then I'm going to place it into the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit, first for about 10 minutes. Then I'm going to take it out and flip it over and bake it for another 15 minutes. Of course, if it needs to bake for longer, then you just put it back in your oven until it gets brown and cooked properly. So if you take it out and you find that it's not brown enough and you want to put it back into your oven to brown some more, then by all means you can do that. All right. Okay guys, so my gluten-free flatbread is completed. It's finished. So once again, I hope this video was helpful. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye for now.